to the Microverse 600 side-by-side mill. Alright, we're moving right along now. I got my big 1-inch rougher in there right now, and I'm taking off all the material that I don't need. So I'm going to get this plate down to the proper size. Well, I'm going to end up with a big pile of shavings when we're all done here. So yeah, that was a little bit loud a second ago, so let me just explain this again. So I came in here already and I added all these little lines. So those are going to be the spots that I don't touch. Everything other than that is going to get machined down. So right now I have my 1-inch rougher end mill on there, and I'm taking a 1/2 inch depth of cut. And I'm gonna just hog out most of that material on there, and then I'll come in with one of my better end mills at the end, clean it all up real nice. And then I'm thinking what I might do, because I'm gonna take the width of this down to 3/8. So I think what I might do is just leave it at this half, come in with a smaller end mill, and just add a bunch of slots in here, kind of like little cooling fins, channel the oil back down to the bottom, and add some cooling capacity while it's doing that. Just a thought. We'll see where it goes. Anyway, so this is just going to be me just hogging through a whole bunch of aluminum. So I'm going to slap on the GoPro and we'll speed it up. All right. Okay, that went pretty well. Just finished up that. So I have the bulk of it machined down to what took off 1/2 inch. I still need to come into this center strip here and bring that down, but I'm going to do something with I'm going to do that with something that's a little bit more accurate than my rougher. And then yeah, you can see here there's that's a really small section. I need to come in there probably with about a 1/2 inch end mill. And then of course I'll have to take these clamps off at some point and get the material that's underneath there, but that's looking pretty good. Just about ready to come in here with the T-slot end mill and cut the slot that I need for the chain tensioner. So I have this piece of steel that's going to slide in the channel I'm going to cut with the slot cutter. Just going to zero this end mill off the bottom of the plate here, and then I'll just take a first pass, see how it goes. Okay, that went well. Now I just got to get in there and widen it up to the correct width. Okay, we are moving right along here. Just finished cutting that slot. Let me see if I can get down here and hold this steady, give you a good view of it. So the way this works, this plate is going to slide in there, and then I'm going to have just a shaft welded onto the top of this where I'll bolt on the idler sprocket, and then you can adjust the tension on the chain by moving this back and forth. On the outside of the case, I'm just going to have some kind of an adjustment bolt. Just move that in and out and lock it in place. One thing I did realize though, whenever I put the sides on this thing, I really don't have a way of inserting this thing. So what I might have to do is have this fully assembled in place and then weld the sides on, or I might have to just cut an access hole on the outside. I think I prefer just having it in place when I weld it, so that there's one less access hole for this thing. Anywho, another job off the list. I decided to go with the cooling fins, so I'm just machining those out right now. This is pretty cool. I just power feed right through this. That's a 1/4 inch end mill on there. I'm taking a 100th cut. I have my machine maxed out at 3,800 RPM. That's pretty cool watching that. Alright, so this is pretty much complete. I just need to machine those sections under where the clamps are located. So thinking what I'm going to do now is take this right off the table, throw my vise back on, and just finish machining the little spots I can't quite get at. Yeah, this is looking nice though. Man, a couple little mistakes, but oh well, I'm making it work. Alright, just finished up a few last little things I had to take care of on this chain box backing plate. I just finished knocking off the sections where I had the clamps holding it down and add the cooling fins to the areas I couldn't quite reach. This is looking pretty good. Not perfect, but it's good enough for what I need. I think the next thing I'm going to do is press the bearings into this unit and start mocking everything up for the chain drive system. Alright.